Greetings from the Jazz Cloud. I'm Richie Zellon, and today I'm excited to introduce the first in a 6-part series on minor jazz blues. And for starters, I have selected one that hopefully you should all be familiar with. The Wayne Shorter composition, Footprints, originally recorded by Miles Davis on the album Miles Smiles. And this, by the way, is the only one of the 6 selections in this series that isn't in 4/4 time. It is actually in 6/8 time. Now, if you've never played anything in 6/8 time, please don't be intimidated. Even if you can't chew gum and ride a bike at the same time, I'm sure I'll be able to teach you how to count it out and get an overall good feel for it. Welcome back to the Jazz Guitar Channel, where I bring you weekly lessons on everything related to the art of playing jazz guitar. So if this is your first time, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to click on the bell notification icon so you'll be notified of all my upcoming lessons. Before we get into minor blues, I want to add that a couple of years ago I did a 10-part series on major jazz blues. And I recommend you check out my 10 jazz blues back-to-back video to watch all of them played without the teaching segment. Then if you like one of them and want to go back and learn it, you can watch its dedicated video. So ever since, students have been asking me to do a series on minor jazz blues, which aren't that common. After doing some research, I only found 6 minor blues which I felt were adaptable for chord melody arrangements. Don't get me wrong, there are many, many more out there, but I just felt they were either too busy or not really memorable compositions. So my selection for this series consists of Footprints by Wayne Shorter, 3 Coltrane compositions, Equinox, Blue Train, and Mr. PC, Chitlins con Carne by Kenny Burrell, and Coming Home Baby by Earl Hagen. And I will be posting the lessons for the remaining tunes in the upcoming weeks. I have also prepared a special download package that already includes the 6 tunes in a PDF with regular notation and tab for each one, 6 MP3s with all the arrangements, 6 MP3 backing tracks, and 6 band-in-a-box files. That is one for each minor blues. And this mega package is available for download from my website, jazzguitar.richiezellon.com, and you will find a direct link in the info section below this video. So like I said initially, I'm going to teach you how to count in 6/8. And I'm going to take advantage of this very first measure to do so. I've got a special trick. Instead of counting to 6, count to 3 twice. Ooh! 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Haven't seen those guys in a while. Okay, let's get serious here. This initial chord here is a second inversion of a triad in fourths. And I recently posted a chord melody lesson on John Coltrane's blues, Mr. Sims, and I went into lots of detail about this chord in that tune because it's used a lot. And let me play the first 2 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See? Very simple. Just triads and fourths. Measures 3 and 4 are optional, and I will be inserting these every now and then to double what the upright bass plays, which is a figure like this. And that takes us to the 4 minor chord, measure 5 and 6. Measures 7 and 8. First couple of chords here are identical to the triad in fourths inverted that I played on the first 3 strings, only that now I'm playing it on strings 4, 3, and 2. See? Same thing. All of them are triads and fourths. Then back to, which is the same figure that I played with the bass, with a different fingering because I found myself in this region earlier. I'm just going to play measure 9, and this is the D7 chord now, and we're playing a D13 dominant chord. It goes like this: 4, 5, 6. So it plays that chord 4 times, and then the 13 becomes the flatted 13 or sharp 5. And that goes to the D flat 7, which is the 10th measure. It's a G7 altered chord. And that goes to the 11th measure, which is basically implying what some might view as a C sus4 chord, or it's really a C minor 7, 11. And it ends on measure 12 with the optional So the last 4 measures
That's all she wrote.
Hope you enjoyed this tutorial on footprints, and please stay tuned for the remaining minor blues lessons in the upcoming weeks. As usual, I appreciate your comments and questions. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace be with you and stay safe.